YouTube. I am Denise Renee. If you're new here, I am Denise Renee, aka the original Finessa. And if you're returning, hey boo, you already know what to do. So before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm probably gonna title this video "Sneaking into Coachella plus fake friends" or something along the lines, because that's just what it was. Okay, so if you guys want to know why and how I had to sneak into Coachella in 2016, and how my friend at the time was fake as hell, then stay tuned for the video. Also, I am going to be doing a bikini giveaway to my first 100 subscribers. So when I reach 100 subscribers, stay tuned for my giveaway. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm giving you back-to-back videos today. What's good? It was the year 2016, April 2016. And I had just dropped out of college like 3 months ago, 4 months ago maybe. And, you know, my friend at the time, we'll name her Maria. So my friend Maria at the time, she knew people and had some connects. So she was like, long story short, my friend has a house at Coachella with artists because he's working the event for his company, and he said we can come and he'll get us a tent, you know, the glamping tents that we can stay in, or we can stay in one of the houses. So we're like, bet. Also, this was like Maria's sugar daddy, but he didn't give her no money and she didn't give her no sugar, like, or give him no sugar. It was literally like, I got this ticket for you for Coachella, you could bring your friends, and that's it. But she wanted to claim that was okay. Y'all get the point. So the weekend comes and we all drive out to Coachella. It's me, Maria, and my best friend Ty. So we're hella excited. Like, at the time, I still do love Calvin Harris, so I was so excited to see Calvin Harris perform. We get to Coachella the day before Coachella, and we are staying at this house. It's like a community, a gated community, where you go in and there's houses and there's tents and there's events happening 10 minutes, like, or maybe 15 minutes from the actual Coachella. Guns N' Roses was staying at one of the houses. Big Sean and Justin Bieber had a house there, as well as like LCD sound system, maybe something like that. Anyways, so we go there. We're living it up the first day, honey. The first day, the day before Coachella, lit AF. I was like, Maria, like, you got to connect. Like, how you get to connect? Mind you, we still haven't gotten any wristbands yet. So we're just living it up the first day, the day before Coachella, partying, meeting cool-ass people, meeting new people. It was honestly an amazing experience. I'll never forget it. And the day of Coachella, the first day comes, and we're already up at 7 a.m. because we have been partying literally up until 7 a.m. Like, we drove there, partied till 7 a.m. and maybe like took a nap for like an hour and woke back up. I said her name. So the day of Coachella comes and he wakes us up after we only slept for an hour, and he gave Maria her Coachella ticket. So me and Ty looking like, all right, cool. Like, obviously he gonna go get ours. Like, obviously he didn't have room in his hands for our wristbands. So, you know, he's gonna go get ours. So we're not worried. And he gave her a ticket, and she goes and like has a conversation with him. I don't know what they talked about, but she came back and she was like, all right, I got my ticket, like, you know, what time should we head on the party bus with them, and blase. And me and Tyra was like, but we don't have a ticket. And she goes, oh yeah, he said that he couldn't get a ticket. And so this is where shit becomes fake, because before we drove out, bitch, you drove me all the way to Indo. You did not take me to Indo, California, honey, to tell me that I'm not going to Coachella, period. No. So she literally, the 2 days before we drove out there, she said he has 3 tickets, like wristbands. Like, we're all gonna be at Coachella. It shouldn't be a problem. So why would you lie and say he has 3 wristbands only for him to only give you 1, and then you come back and he's like, and you're like, oh, he only was able to get me 1. And we're like, when you dealing with fake friends, you already know how they can act. So like, this ain't her first instance doing some fake shit. So me and Ty, like, when she said that, we already knew the deal. Like, we already knew we're gonna have to fend for ourselves and get our own tickets. Because like, I'm sorry, if I tell my best friend, if I make you drive to California with me and I say you got a ticket, you got a ticket. And if the plug didn't get your ticket, then we're gonna get you a ticket. Because you know what she said to me? You know what she said to us? But me personally, because I was the one who asked her, I was like, well, what are we supposed to do? Like, we don't have a ticket. And she was like, oh, well, you should figure it out. And it's like, are you my best friend or not? Because if you're my best friend, like, why should I figure it out? Like, the fuck? Excuse me, I'm so sorry, I need to stop cussing. If you're my best friend, though, like, that's not something you say to in a oh well. And like, y'all, when I'm telling y'all, she did not care. She started doing her makeup, started getting dressed and everything. And me and Ty are just like, okay, great. So at this point, she's like, Ty's like, we need to just go ask the people if we can get a wristband or something. So Ty's walking around, because mind you, we're in this community of just rich ass people and people partying, people taking pictures, celebrities, like reality stars, just people. So hold on. Interesting. I don't even have this iPhone 6 anymore, and I just got an email saying someone's requesting getting your iCloud account. So hella nervous about that. Anyways, where was I? So yeah, she's getting ready. She basically told us like we're gonna have to fend for ourselves. We ended up walking around trying to look for people. Ty ends up finding somebody to let her use their wristband. So I'm like, great. Like, now I don't have a ticket, and like, I'm prideful as fuck. As hell. I'm not gonna walk up to someone and ask, no, like, I'm not, period. Like, I'm not gonna do it. Like, I'm either gonna buy my own ticket or find my own way in or go home. But I'm not about to walk up to people and ask them for their ticket because it's Coachella. Like, that's why I was shocked when Ty got a ticket, because if someone asked me, no, I don't care who you are. You're not getting my ticket that I paid $400. And there were VIP tickets on top of that, y'all. So they were like $900, $800 tickets, okay? They weren't just no regular general admission tickets, okay? So we all get dressed. I get on the bus with them because at this point, Ty has a ticket. Ty has a general admission ticket. Maria has a VIP ticket. So, and Maria is like, oh, well, I'm going to be in VIP to Ty. I don't know about you guys, or I don't know what you guys are going to do, but like, this is where I'm going to be. So we're just like, fake. Like, we thought we came together. Like, but if you want to go chill in VIP by yourself, cool, go do that. Because God had other plans. Honey, what I'm telling you. So I'm getting excited just thinking about this. So we get there, the party bus is hella lit. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, there is a lady, like, rich as hell, making her boobs move, doing dumb stuff like that. We are all dancing on the little stripper pole and stuff, playing music. We're all these old rich people and, like, young people, and just a mixture of just good-ass energy, with the exception of Maria. So we get to Coachella, and I don't have a ticket. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna get off the bus. But where the party bus dropped us off, it was like a security guard there, because we had like, or they, let me say, had expedited entry. So of course I couldn't go because I didn't have a wristband. So if you guys have been to Coachella or know Coachella, you know that Coachella is huge. It's like literally like a race car track. It's like 2 race car tracks. It's like miles and miles and miles on end. Like, and when you go to Coachella and you scan your entry ticket, you don't just go through security and scan your ticket and it's done. Like, no, it's a fortress. You scan your ticket, and then you scan your ticket again, and then you scan your ticket again, and then you're in Coachella, okay? Like, you go through like 3 security guards, and then you're finally can say you're in Coachella. So I'm like, I don't even know how I'm gonna get past level 1, okay? And they're like these things where you walk through and it automatically scans as you're walking. So like, and it makes a noise. So if I'm walking with a group of people through each one, and mine is the only one that doesn't blink, like, that's gonna be hella embarrassing. And like, again, I'm very prideful and I don't want to embarrass myself. So I was like, no, like that's not the plan. I'm not gonna just like try to walk in and embarrass myself. So I walked around all of Coachella. When I'm telling y'all I walked around all of Coachella, I was walking for like an hour and maybe an hour and a half, just like trying to get in. Like there was so many times where I would walk in through like a back area where like workers were or musicians were, and like I would get through one level and then get to the next level and security would be like, no, no, you can't be back here, like with your wristbands, you gotta go. I remember one time I literally looked to see like a smaller artist who was performing and told security like, yeah, I'm a part of her crew, blase blase, like I need to be back there immediately. Girl, they put me on the go-kart and they're about to drive me to the stage. Girl, why did the man on the walkie-talkie tell him like, no, yeah, this artist has already performed like 3 hours ago, we don't know who that girl is, but don't take her back there. So yeah, he was like, you need to get off my cart. So obviously third time is the charm. So after an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 30 minutes of walking, I see like this black dude and this black girl standing at a gate, and obviously they're Coachella workers. So I just walked up to them and I was like, listen, all my friends are in Coachella right now. I lost my ticket, but I got $20 in a joint because we're in California. So of course I had marijuana on me. I said, I got $20 in a joint. Like, what can you do? So I gave the joint to the dude. No, I gave the joint to the lady and the $20 to the guy. And the guy ended up walking me in to Coachella. So he walked me in and like, I was like, okay, this is dope. Like, I'm in. So I called my friend. I'm like, hey girl, like, I'm in Coachella. It gets better. It gets better, y'all. I called Maria too. I'm like, y'all, like, I'm in Coachella. Where y'all at? Blase, blase, blase. So I don't know. Oh, this is the first day. So yeah, I didn't know where Ty and Maria were. I think they went to go see, oh, what was that guy's name? Some EDM DJ. Flume. They went to go see Flume or something like that. And I finally hit him up like, I'm in or whatever. So we're all at the main stage where Calvin Harris is performing. Where this is the year Calvin Harris brought out Rihanna. So you know a bitch was shookin'. I was shook as hell. I'm sorry. I'm getting excited. So the time comes. The first day, like, I got into Coachella. I snuck in. It was cool or whatever. I don't even think I got to enjoy the show because I was so worried about sneaking in. And then once I got in, I was so worried about finding my friends that I could not find. I think I just chilled. And what I did not know was, at the time, artist VIP. Until, girl. So I'm chilling and I see Tyga and Kylie Jenner. I'm like, the fuck am I at? And this is 2016 when Kylie Jenner had her like unicorn braids in. And so I see them and I like walk up to them and I'm like, hey, can I get a picture? And Tyga's like, no. And I'm like, I really was talking to Kylie. Like, can I get a picture with her? And she says, yeah. So I took the picture. If I can find the picture, I will insert it here. And if not, then, oh well, because it was in my Android phone that I had from 2016. So I took a picture with Tyga and not Tyga, Kylie Jenner. And I sent it in a group message to Maria and Ty. And I sent, got into Coachella with a smiley face. Right? This is not even the best part. The best part is the second day, I already knew how to get into Coachella. I went straight backstage to where it was. And Ty only had a ticket for that one day because the dude who let her have a ticket, I know I'm all over the place, but he was like, you can only have it for this one day. So she was following me now on the second day that we went to Coachella. She following me. I'm telling her like, yeah, like we could probably get in this way. Just make sure you have some money and some weed on you because that's what I used last time. So we're trying to sneak in. First of all, this lady was being a bitch to the max. We're walking in just being like, you know, hella low-key, just trying to walk with the backstage crowd, you know? And she like yells at us. She's like, oh, no, let me see your wristband, no. And me and Ty are looking like, we're literally looking at her like this, like. So Ty pulls out a joint and she's like, oh, this is my wristband. And the lady literally was like, oh, okay. Like, girl, all we have to do is bribe you. And, like, mind you, like, these are regular Coachella. These are regular people, like, with 9 to 5 jobs. These are students working security at Coachella that they work, you know, every once in a while when it comes. So, like, best believe they're going to take a joint and $20, especially if they're sitting in the same spot for hours on end. I'm pretty sure they're going to smoke it, too. So, she got hella quiet after we gave it to her. And, let's see, we get in there and we walk in and we're in VIP again, the same spot. Because, like, where we snuck in, like, it's so hard to explain. There's, like, these working trucks where people move shit to backstage and, like, tents with things in it. So we literally, once we passed her, like, had to crawl under these tents and go through these trucks and do some just hella incognito shit, guys. Like, just to get there. And Ty's looking at me and she's like, do you know where we are? And I was like, yeah, like, we're in VIP. And she's like, no, we're an artist VIP. And at this time, I'm like, I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, artist VIP? Like, what? Like, what is this? Because she's like, look, there's Bryson Tiller. She literally points out 2 or 3 people in a row. She's like, there's Bryson Tiller, there's Amber Rose. And there was one more person who, like, walked past us. I can't remember who it was. It was, like, someone's son, like, P. Diddy's son or something like that. Like, it was, like, a celebrity, but not a celebrity, if that makes sense. Or it was a celebrity, just not a huge celebrity. But Bryson Tiller and Amber Rose, especially Bryson Tiller, this is when he just was coming out, so he was huge. He still is, I guess. Haven't heard too much from him, but neither here nor there. So she's like, let's call Maria, since Maria has a VIP ticket. That she's so cool and has a VIP ticket and didn't care about her friends and told her friends to spend on her own. Let's call our friend so she's not by herself and, you know, let her know that we got in, we're a VIP, and, you know, hopefully let's link. So me and Ty, like, we're literally at the main stage. I'm, like, sitting backstage at this point charging my phone because I cried to security that I need to charge my phone. And we're trying to hit up her, and she texts us back because there's no service in Coachella whatsoever. So we finally got a text back, and she's like, yeah, I'm at VIP. Like, where are you? And we're like, we're in VIP. So we're trying to, like, meet up. So we finally tell her, like, come to the front of VIP at the barrack, or we tell her, to her, it's the front of VIP, but to us, it's the back, because there's, like, a barricade blocking us. So we're like, meet us at the barricade. So we get there, and she's like, I'm here, like, at the barricade in the front. Where are you? And, like, we couldn't find her, and we finally find her, because, you know, it's a long-ass barricade. And me and Ty just look at each other as we're walking to her, and we just burst out laughing. And we're literally talking shit as we're walking to her. We're like, okay, like, not only did she say, oh, well, and not only did she lie to us just so she wouldn't have to come out here by herself, like, she low-key, like, tried to throw it in our faces that we didn't have tickets, and, like, you know, it is what it is. She literally said it is what it is to us. So, like, as we're walking up, and we're definitely talking shit to each other, we're just like, LOL, she's not even in artist VIP with us. Like, yeah, I snuck in, so what, but, like, this is your karma. Like, maybe if you would have cared about your friends, maybe if you would have lied to us just to get us out there, because she would have been like, hey, we have a place for us to stay, we have a place for us to party, you just gotta get your own Coachella ticket. Boom, not an issue. I would have definitely got my own Coachella ticket. But she just told us that so we could drive out there with her, so she wouldn't have to drive by herself, and so she wouldn't be there by herself, you know? Which is like, that's not a good friend, period. Like, you're fake for that. That's a fake friend. Like, you don't do things like that to your friends, you know? Like, I definitely would have told her, you can come stay with us. There's no guarantee. She could have said, there's no guarantee that she'll get a ticket. I would have accepted that. Like, he may or may not give you a ticket. So at least I went out there knowing, like, I might not have a ticket. I might have to buy a ticket. Or I might, you know, I might need to sit this trip out, honestly. But we get to her, and she's, like, you know, trying to, like, climb over the barricade, and security's like, no. And we're just, like, me and Ty were literally like, just sorry, like, and she was like, low-key trying to tell us to go over there, and I was like, no, like, I'm not leaving this artist VIP spot, period, because Calvin Harris came out and he brought out Rihanna, and I'm happy I didn't leave him. So we're literally watching Rihanna, and, like, facing this way, looking at the lights, oh my god, Calvin Harris, Rihanna, and, like, she's at the barricade behind us watching. So it's like we did watch it together, but she was behind the barricade. So that's basically how I snuck into Coachella, and why I had to sneak into Coachella, because my friend was fake as hell. I'm gonna try to make this story, or I tried to make this story as quick as possible for you guys, so you wouldn't be sitting here forever. But yeah, that's basically it. There's no secret to it. I actually was really big into like the rave and festival scene in 2016. So I was on this Facebook page, and I actually told them my experience, and they blocked me on the page, and they're like, you know, people who sneak into events and don't pay for events are the worst kind of people, and blah blah blah. But bitch, I don't care. I seen Rihanna up close and personal, and I'm at Kylie Jenner. But that's neither here nor there. The point is, I had to sneak in where like I would have just not even went, or I would have bought a ticket. Like, it wasn't that serious, you know? Or even if it's like, I'm the type of friend to where like, even if she would have been like, hey Denise, like, I can't get you a ticket, but if you want to come out here and just party with us, you know, and stay with us and blase blase, you know, you're free to come. I definitely would be like, you know what, girl, I ain't gonna leave you high and dry. Like, I'll definitely come, and I probably would have tried to buy a ticket, but once it's sold out, it's sold out. But yeah, that's just what happened. If you guys like this story time and you want to hear another one, I definitely have a lot of stories to share. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment what you think about Maria, like, and why she would do that. Like, thank you, Maria, for being fake to me every day. What I will say is, every time Maria was fake to me, obviously that's not her real name, but every time Maria was fake to me, God came and blessed me 10 times harder. Like, there were so many times where, like, that's just another story time on another story time on another story time. But again, if you guys like this video, you want to see more, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, I am Denise Renee, aka the original Finessa, and I will see you next time.